human hair.
Utterly stunned,
Correct.
my father calls the policewoman he had been talking to the previous day and explains what they had found. For some reason, the PD were very sceptical that this was evidence. At first, they didn't even believe my father when he had told them it made no sense to make up. They sent out a car. There were 2 police officers and a CSI. The CSI asked my dad why he thought this was blood.
It looks like blood, you cunt.
I'm not sure. How do you know that's human hair? The CSI
Because
asked.
it looks like human hair.
My dad snapped sarcastically. Why do you seem so hesitant? They used a chemical test and sure enough it tested positive for human blood. They took the cart as evidence and thanked my dad. Cheers, mate. Again, my dad tried to give his opinion on who he thought the mystery killer might be. He suggested again that they talk with the crazy neighbours behind his auto shop. Still, no information was taken down and they left with what they had. 2 more days passed by. My dad's leaving the shop to get things from Costco. There's a small dirt alley that leads to the main road, just behind his work. In the past, it had been blocked by one of the meth heads' car. We were complaining to my dad and his boss about the business driving cars back and forth through the alley, disrupting them. He notices it's open and decides to take the shortcut to his destination. But something was off. He saw the usual blocked car sitting in front of the shack. The door was wide open, and there was someone sitting on their knees with the upper body inside the car. He got in his car and crept up, just a little, so he could see what was happening. Right away, he recognised the skinny red-headed woman as the female that lived in the shack. It was the shack guy's wife/girlfriend. He didn't know exactly. She was on her hands and knees, surrounded with hard chemicals. Bleach, Comet, OxyClean, and much more. My dad had said that he knew right then that they were guilty. For one, why would someone be scrubbing their car with straight chemicals? No water, no rinsing. It was the middle of the day on a hot June afternoon. Second, they happened to only be 2 blocks away from the local car wash. He said it felt off, and he knew to trust his instincts. She just kept scrubbing and scrubbing the passenger side floor. He pulled out his phone and started recording her. Now, he's known this woman, and... what? Oh, and her, so for a few years now. Like I said, they complained about my father's workers, and he complained about their dogs, on and off for a while. It was all harmless bickering. My dad always tried to be the funny guy. He yells out his window as he's driving past.
Oh, it's just me.
Yeah.
Wait, that's what we are.
Covering up a murder? He laughed and drove away, hearing her say, "A thucky year," as he drove off. This time he calls the police. They took it very seriously. He explained she was cleaning the car aggressively and that it seemed that she was trying to bleach something out of the car. The next day, the PD went to talk with the residents of the shack. The day after, they made an arrest. After searching the shack, they found a large blood stain soaked into the plywood. Once the blood was seen, the wife/girlfriend crumbled and told the police everything. It was her husband/boyfriend, and the victim. The victim was named Dick.
Richie Rich.
Dick. He had gone over to their little house to shoot up and get her. Someone ended up accusing Rich of something,
Richie Rich.
of the dope, for putting some of the dope aside for himself, and things got heated. Eventually the husband started to physically fight with Rick, and he
Richie Rich.
stabbed him. Rich. When he stabbed him, he bled out on the floor and died. They did not know what to do, so they stole the Lowe's cart to move him around, loaded him into the car, wrapped him in the tarp and pushed his body down the hill. They ditched the cart thinking the river would wash it down far enough that it wouldn't be found. Look at this picture, it's like a fucking steel cart. Do they think the river was just going to wash it away?
Wait.
Oh wait, look,
yeah,
there's 2 pictures.
Yeah, I know. There's a pole as well. I told you that.
Yeah, no, scroll down.
Yeah. There's a handle and there's a cart, and then if you scroll down, there's a link to the actual people that.
No, in the first one there's a cart, with his face
Yeah.
as an emoji. Then if you scroll down, it says blood and hair, and there's another picture of the cart.
Blood and hair? No, it's not.
No, there's on mine. Right. Fuck, what did I get to? Thinking the river would wash it down far enough that it wouldn't be found. My dad and Hank sat in their car while they watched the police arrest Don, the suspected murderer. He took a video of them as well. You can hear my dad very inappropriately yelling out of his window. Killer!
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 Yeah, you're a fucking killer!
Both were videos lost when he switched phones. Here's a link to a site that reported the events. Oh, fucking hell, he does look like a bloody druggo.
He does.
My dad says that he's going to start a PI business. Yeah, right. Because he solved a murder all on his own. Thanks for reading, guys. Edit. First big post, so some formatting changes, link fixes. Also must have forgotten to finish the title. Whoops. Edit 2. Whoa! Okay, that was a lot of responses and comments. I'm trying to reply to everyone, but it's hard. Some things. Number 1, yes, I actually was off in regards to the timeline. Seems the other reports that I didn't see yet showed more detailed dating. I believe it was late June when he was sentenced and everything. My father was apart from the case from start to finish, including the trial, where he was asked to testify and give a statement about how he found the Loaves cart. I did change the dates as well in my story to more accurate time. Some of you are offended by his jokes towards the couple who lived in the shack. I did expect that, so I do apologise on his behalf. If it seemed he didn't care about the seriousness of the case, trust me, he did. He's a very professional person when needs be, but like I said, he was trying to be the funny guy. But also considers that she was covering up a murder, so maybe instead of defending her feelings, just cut my man some slack. Part 3. Oh yeah, I'm a girl. Also just for those referring to me as he/him and such. Oh yeah, babe. Well, no, this was definitely the wrong subreddit to put it on, but